Who wants to give a recap?
Recap of which session?
Last session?
The one with Rodney, who's currently dead.
Uh,
Rodney's not dead. Oh
Rodney's
yeah,
pretty
Rodney's in
much.
the dying state.
who did the recap last time?
Jess.
Did Gath do one yet?
I've done a couple here and there. You can do it if you'd like, Snods.
So
Okay.
we at this table, whoever does the recap gets to have an extra hero point to start with. If
Okay, cool.
For when we don't, because we keep arguing about it.
yeah,
So last time, basically many guards of Kingsbridge, if I remember correctly, were investigating the horrendous train crash, and everybody, and the Goblin Rangers and the Merfolite got arrested, and we met with Fairborn, who was like, lol, Mal, GG, goodbye, and just left after Amon tried to repeatedly bite him in the shins. We then got escorted away and cut over to the round table of Kingsbridge with one Rodney the Rat, who is being squired a small group of people to help them along this mission in relation to the train crash. We met a robot, a teddy bear, and a dragon who everybody seems to care about more than the teddy bear, and a bunch of meat shields. We are currently investigating a little den of trolls because our good friend Buff Garfield, aka Simmer, got kidnapped, and we are going to be helping them despite the fact that we have no idea who this person is.
Jinx does not have that item. What the fuck is Jess doing?
Doing your mom, doing your mom, doing your mom,
I haven't
doing your.
thought about that song in years, in ages.
Wow, the depression afterglow is so wild.
How do I move everything Jinx has into a container?
You have to do all that sort of shit manually.
I know. Yeah, Jess keeps giving themselves things. Um. So you kind of got things right, Snotty.
It's the basic. That's pretty much what happened, except for we're currently all nearly dead.
Um,
I wonder if there's a way to scrap everything in something and just move it. So I'm just gonna put. So here's what I'm planning to do. Everything you guys have is gonna go into uh a spacious pouch in your inventory. With the exception of uh just really fucking. I'm gonna beat up Jess Gath. I just want to say that right now.
Any particular reason?
Because they removed their wraps and replaced them with dragon wraps and thought I wouldn't notice. Or knew that I would notice and it would just get on my nerves.
Fair enough.
Yeah, see, this is just Jess fucking. Alright. So yes.
Wrong.
I should I'll do the rest of this later. So to uh fucking 6 minutes of figuring things out. For the recap, excuse me. Yeah, you're mostly right. The main player characters have been uh captured by Sir Young after the train crash. Sir Young sent out a carrier pigeon by magical means back to Kingsbridge to meet up with them at some point on their travels. So the highest knights of the realm, the Round Table, sent out their newest recruit, Rodney, just promoted as a knight, and no longer a squire. Rodney was given a few different, as Snotty said, people to help. Then met up with a few trolls, and they had to go through. If they wanted to go through the fastest passage, it was through Trollbridge. The Trollins, and they met up with the Hardheads, a group of bad trolls that live a bit outside of Kingsbridge. There, they agreed with one of the trolls that they will overthrow the head troll in charge and give him authority and power with the deal that Kingsbridge is allowed safe passage but can no longer prosecute them in any sort of sense as long as they don't go on Kingsbridge land. And yeah. So coming back to all this, we zoom in to uh the forest. Nice little passage, a nice trail, and Tiff,
Yeah.
what's your character doing on the caravan?
Is that separate to the group or?
Yes.
Okay, right. Yeah. So I guess Val is probably just chilling. Is it a long journey?
Yeah. Val,
Yeah,
you're coming home
probably. Mm.
from making a sort of the start of a deal. You've made a few allies in this small town, and you have so I get their names right. I should look at their fucking my notes. I think one of them is Julio,
Mhm.
and the other is Orbis. Very traditional English names. Brabus, yeah. Brabus kind of is driving your cart. Uh, Brabus, as you know, he is a halfling that has known you since you're probably a teenager.
Mhm.
Uh, and he's kind of your personal driver. He wears a little hat, a little like a bellhop hat. He's always in a fancy little suit. He's always really chipper and happy. Um, and with you as well in your caravan is one of your old childhood friends, Julio.
Mhm.
Um, through the ages, Julio's kind of been a tough kid. Um, and they usually come along with you on these little treks and journeys as your bodyguard. So who
Mhm.
says you really need a bodyguard? Um, suddenly, in the distance, Tiff, can you roll me a perception check?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. It's always having some struggles getting Foundry up and running, so been trying to do that in the background.
That's fine.
Yeah, which one's perception again? Isn't it like named under something else?
Uh, it's perception.
It'll be in your offensive tab if you're using the
Yeah,
part
I'm
of
just
the map.
looking. Oh, I got it. I got it. Yeah, that's 26.
All right. On your 26, where are you in this caravan? Are you in the front seat with Brabus? Are you chilling kind of in the open back with Julio?
Yeah, chilling in the back. I'm pretty sure Valpraide's woken him up for a nap, probably.
Yeah, you stretch and you yawn. You know, it's just like and
Johnny.
as you're like about that, you know, the point of the yawn when you're about to close your eyes and stretch your arms out, you notice off in the distance, uh, what seems to be is that a few goblins, and you see a cat folk missing a leg, and they all look extremely hurt and beaten. Um, they seem sort of in distress.
Yeah, I mentioned to my companions, hey, do you see that over there? There's that group over there. They don't look too good.
And Julio looks over, and they're like, "Ugh. No, they don't. Is it?
How crunched are we for time right now? Could we make a diversion, or
You're the boss. We can go over there right now. That's Brabus. Julio, as they
okay.
look, I rolled them a little dice. Maybe I think those goblins might be messing with the cat folk, or they're what's a British word for highway robbery? It's not highwaymen, is it?
It's...
The slang.
Are
I
you
know
talking
this is a
about
slang
modern
word.
or medieval? Are we talking modern or medieval British? Because if it's modern, then we just call them chavs, honestly.
Medieval.
Just robbers, I guess.
Robberies. I thought there was a fun word for it.
Brigands is a word that we often use to describe highwaymen.
Okay.
Ooh, lion.
Yeah. They're either gonna rob us, or, I mean, worst case scenario, they don't look heavily armed.
Mm. So do we have somewhere to be right now, like on a time crunch or
Um,
leisurely travel?
you're heading back home, so whatever you were doing, getting a few supplies, like showing your trade route, you you literally, because you're on your way home, there's no time crunch.
Yeah, we can stop. Yeah, although we'll be on our guard.
Uh, Julio pulls out a rifle, um, with the little scope on it.
Mhm.
If you wanna approach, I got your back.
Yeah, we can approach. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Am I
Brabus.
bringing both of them along with me?
Say that again.
Am I bringing both of them along with me?
Uh, Julio, he recommends that he stands in the back. He stays in the back
Mhm.
because you know he is a gunslinger. If he had to be
Okay.
a class, he is a gunslinger.
Yeah. And does the
Um,
other guy have one, or is he just a driver?
Brabus, roll a flat d20, and above a 12, he can be a small little spellcaster.
Is there anything I can add to that?
No, just a flat d20.
Yeah, he's not. He's not. He's I only got an 8.
All right, so he's just a happy little driver. I'll watch the.
Mhm.
I'll make sure the horses don't run when the gun goes off.
Good idea. Thank you. That's probably the safest bet.
Yeah, and
Oh yeah, but would I be friends if these horses run?
will you be shredded?
Yeah, does the
Yes.
party ever go home or
Uh,
yeah, stay with the
you
horses?
you will be stranded if these horses run. But
Mm,
luckily, you have Brabith, your driver, who is gonna make sure that doesn't happen.
that's right.
um,
Okay, we'll approach the party then.
all right, you start to make your approach. Um, so cutting over. As you're approaching, we're gonna turn to the party. Amon. Um, you the past Amon and Salem, Honor. Uh, the past few minutes, or the past few hours, have been hell. Jinx passing out, and a little after Jinx passes out, your shackles somehow open up, yours and the Goblin Rangers. Um,
Ooh.
quickly Wisp carries Phantom while you can't carry both of them on. And Jinx.
Don't worry, Amon turns into a dog.
Woof.
Missing a leg.
Three-legged dogs do fine.
You know, that's fair. You're able to grab. No, I'm assuming you grab Jinx.
Who else is gonna?
Yeah. Uh, you guys are able to grab a few different things. Um, but not much. And none of you know exactly what happened. But you all decided to fucking run. And run you did. Um, sorry, I'm also doing 50 other things.
Okay.
What
Um,
sheet me?
say that again?
My character sheet, you mean?
Oh, you're also doing your character sheet.
No, I've done it. I've got it
Oh.
all. What do you need from me?
Oh, nothing. I'm just saying in general. Um, I am. Uh, so yeah, no, you guys were able to run and get out of there, but not before Young saw you all start to run. Uh, Amon and Noir, just something about what happened seemed odd. These things just opened up, and you guys got a touch bit lucky. After about a few hours of running and being chased, you guys settle down, and the Goblin Rangers are just Kremling in particular and Phantom Limb are looking at you with hate. This just disgusting, obvious hate. And Amon and Salem, can you roll me a perception check, please?
Sure.
Uh, um, Snotty, can you also give me a perception?
Okay.
I got 33 for my perception.
$34. Yeah. You guys are um sitting there talking. Uh Kremling is holding Scoop. Uh uh Kremling is holding Scooped, and cuz Scoop's eyes are Scoop doesn't have any eyes. A goblin with both their eyes out. Um as Wisp is holding Phantom Limb. And Kremling is saying in a low voice, I hate that I had to run with you fucking cowards. If we
You can
weren't.
stand there and get eaten if you want to. Wait, I'm a dog. I can't say things.
Well,
Oh.
What?
maybe.
uh,
Well, maybe you guys can stop beers and just. I don't even got anything cool to say to you. You're just being a little whiny little bitch baby right
I'm
now.
sorry. Maybe we should go back so I can turn you in. And a little after he says that, you both notice a caravan a little bit a ways from you, and a fancy clad dressed man approaching.
Shut the fuzz.
Um, Val,
Mhm.
what do you do as you approach these groups of individuals?
Do they seem threatening? Do they look like they're about to rob me or something? Or
You can roll a perception check.
okay.
To sense motive.
That's a 19.
Um, No, they just they don't look any way threatening.
Okay, so they're being harassed by cat people, right?
So there's, I guess in this version, Amon is a dog. Noir is a cat person. And there's 4 other goblins. 5 goblins. One's unconscious.
Okay, so those goblins aren't good news.
Good racism already. I love it.
Hell yeah.
Uh,
Well, you guys beat up the goblins before, right? Out of character.
We have fought the Goblin Rangers before. We currently have bigger issues to worry about.
Okay. Alright, here, you guys alright? You've got a few goblin friends there, I see. Are they bothering you?
wait. So,
How many people were left behind?
back there.
Yes, like was it just young? Was it just one dude?
Uh,
Because I imagine
so-
the 8 of us can kill one dude.
there was young, Fairborn, Nelson, young Fairborn Nelson, Matthew, and I can't remember the fucking little kobold's name.
Oh, bitch tits.
Uh,
The one that was gonna sell us out.
there's Indraman, who's the leader of the Meowcenaries now.
Yeah, 'cause all the other
I think it's funny. I love Indraman, personally. But yeah, those are like the combatants. But there are like Flaw is alive there. There's a few others. But in your guys' current condition, you get the feeling that going back and fighting might be a mistake.
That's fine. Amon is going to beeline towards this cart and person that they've seen come out of the wilderness.
Oh Jesus, no! I'm going to follow her. Bad dog, bad dog.
Amon's not going very fast. She's missing a leg.
No. Amon literally has in all forms, a -10 to movement speed. Or at the very least, everything's difficult terrain no matter what.
I think that's still -10 still puts me above pretty much everyone else in speed because my speed is 45.
55.
Aren't you a dog right now?
I am a dog. Woof.
So you work by 3 legs instead of 4, so you should be okay.
Very.
Yeah. In your dog form, you are -10 speed. In every other form, hybrid and normal, you are everything's difficult terrain, so everything costs 10 feet of movement. But yeah, you start to approach. And on your 19, Amon, roll an intimidation. This isn't you trying to intimidate, unless you are actually actively trying to intimidate. This is more.
No, this is just insane desperation sprinting towards another living person that might not immediately try and kill me.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What am I rolling?
Intimidation.
Grr, 26.
Alright, so Val, on your 19, you see this big fucking wolf with missing a leg that was there with the catfolk and the goblins start to approach you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's quite intimidating.
Yeah. Yeah, I take a few steps back and I rest my hand on my sword, getting ready to draw it.
Come on, heal! For fuck's
Yeah,
sake!
bitch, heal! Says one of the
You
goblins.
shut the come on, I need you to chill out. Okay, we don't know what it is.
Gremlin,
Oh.
can you not be so rude? I'm sorry. What'd you say? It's because of her and yours little fucking affair that they think we are with them.
Bitch.
What'd you say?
What?
You look, and Kremlin snarls, but then tries to soothe themselves. Miss, sir, sorry for the dog.
Hey, who gave you permission to speak? I'm in charge of her. Hey, miss, sorry about, my dog.
Oh no, it's all fine. Is your dog alright? It only seems to have
No.
a leg
No.
missing.
No, she's not doing okay, actually.
And I take it the rest of you are quite bloodied up too, by the looks of it.
You don't even know the half of it, girl.
Oh, what happened?
So
I can help
long.
you if you want to.
Oh, we'd love some help. What do you guys say?
Yes.
Yep. Interest, you gotta go help that man, so just follow him some to move stuff around him.
Yes.
Chew. Isn't that sweet?
Yeah, tell me the story first. Yeah, what
Well,
happened to you?
you see,
It all started when I approached on this new vessel called a Tren. And then when I hopped onto it, I met with these guys, these odd group of assailants, and these goblin fellows who seemed to have beef with them. Now, I didn't have the full story, but all I knew is that they didn't like each other, but from my perspective, it was safer to be with them than the goblins, because they can't even get along with each other. So then, when the train blew up, due to some mishaps, we ended up getting... Yeah, so we ended up getting arrested because they thought we were behind it, and it's all been a bit of a mess ever since then.
yeah, as
So
you're,
how did the train actually blow up then?
Definitely had nothing to do with the dog.
well, we don't know, but we were apparently responsible.
Did I roll deception on that? I'm pretty sure that half of what I said...
You fucking lied. Yeah, roll deception.
Yeah, like, half white lies.
How
You
can I
also
trust
feel
you?
Serenray, like, look down upon you, Noir. But roll deception.
We forgot about that.
Yeah, 25. If you want to counter this deception, you
How can
can,
I
Tiff.
counter
Roll a perception.
it? Okay. One moment.
We're gonna go back to this map just because it's
Yeah, by the way, it's just a black screen for me.
yeah, I haven't put down
Oh,
who you
it's
are
changing.
I haven't put
Yeah.
down you as a human being. Oh, I also gotta get rid of all these tokens. Oop.
Right. That is a 16 for perception.
Yeah, you believe everything you just heard.
Great. Yeah, I got the map now, by the way. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
putting just everyone down real quick. Where are the Goblin Rangers? Here they are. Gremling, Limb, Wisp, Scooped.
Wait, didn't actually wait. I think Salem said that lying is bad. Shit. I can deal with that later. So, what's your name, miss?
My name is Val.
Val, pleased to meet you. This is Amon. She's much more talkative usually. She's just kind of going through a lot right now. That is Jinx, just points to the unconscious goblin. And those guys over there will probably tell you their names in very extravagant, ways.
I'm Kremling,
Likewise.
and I don't know if you've heard of us, but we're part of the famous Goblin Rangers.
Famous? What makes you famous?
Hmm?
Famous? What makes you famous?
We're a guild. A guild that
I
has
see.
been hired by many of different folks. We're trying to be the best guild in the world. In all the realm.
What does the guild do normally?
Well, we adventure work. We kill, we guard, find treasure for people, we get cats off trees.
You don't happen to steal from people by any chance, do you?
Technically, we're not a thieves guild,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah, Val raises an eyebrow at you. They're still quite yet to trust you by the looks of it. Well, the goblins.
Ooh, naughty, naughty, stealing's bad.
Yeah, and
but
a bunch of suspicious people all bloodied up and talking about a train, you know?
yeah, but we were not a part of it.
Neither was I.
Weren't you actually on the train when it happened?
So were they.
Yeah, but you know what you do on a train? You ride it. Are we gonna arrest everybody on the train?
We were hired as guards on the train.
And the train blew up. Blew up.
Yeah, but we were
Yeah,
only
and the
supposed to
train.
guard the passengers. We weren't part of the guards who were guarding the conductors.
Well, look how well that went for you. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
Look
We
how it went for
really
your friend. Our friend.
sorry, Belle. We really shouldn't be squabbling like this. We're just under a lot of stress. It's
Oh,
easy
no,
to get
I
wound
can
up
see
during tension.
I can see that. Do you need any medical assistance, you and your companions?
Oh yes, please.
Yes, is there anything I can do to help them?
It depends. Do you have anything with medicine? Are you proficient in medicine at all?
Absolutely not.
Oh, then
Yeah, and I haven't resourced my items yet either.
um well, you do know that Kingsbridge. You know a few good clerics in Kingsbridge.
Yeah, if you would like, I can give you a lift to Kingsbridge where we can find some half decent healers. If you'd be willing to make the journey in our caravan.
Yeah, we'll take it. Do you have food?
Okay, do we have food in the caravan?
Yeah, we're kind of hungry.
I imagine.
We've been walking for days and only have
Yeah,
been
we've got
eating
food,
bread.
yeah.
Oh, thank
Oh, yeah, we've got plenty of
God.
snacks.
Yes.
Yeah, plenty. Yeah, how big is
Vaughn
this
will.
caravan we have?
With
Can we fit everyone?
um, with 7 people,
Mhm.
additionally added to your caravan, it will be a very tight fit in the back. And your
Can we just...
caravan is kind of. It has one of those like shoddy. It's it has railings on the side of it. You know, it's open ended. Uh, you have essentially was a tarp above it. You weren't
Mhm.
expecting to bring a lot back from this travel. But now you're bringing a lot back from this travel.
We can try to fit them all in. Can some of them ride on the horses, maybe?
I can ride on the horse. I'm pretty small by comparison to you, anyways. How
You
tall
could
is
try.
Val? Out of game, how tall is Val?
6 foot.
Oh,
So
well
yeah.
then I think we're around the same height. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Val can ride horseback, or whoever wants to ride horseback. Yeah, what was my companions think of this idea
You
of
haven't
the
asked
horses
them.
when I thought? I thought one of them came with me, didn't they?
No, they're watching from the caravan with the gun.
Okay. Yeah.
Julio's in the back with the gun.
I give them a quick wave to tell them to lower the gun, and I
Yeah,
lead the group over.
yeah, and you start to approach with the group. Who's carrying Amon? I mean, not Amon. Salem. I'm not Salem. Jinx.
Jinx. I'll
I.
carry Jinx.
Okay.
Then I'll go sit on one of the horses.
Yeah, we've got 2 horses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Okay.
horses here.
Yeah, and the person driving, are they like on a horse, or are they like in a little front bit?
They're like a little front bit.
I mean, you can probably put someone else in there too, right? In that little front bit.
And as you come back, Brabus is like, "Are we getting robbed?"
No, they're just needing assistance. We're taking them to the healers in the nearest
Oh,
city.
we take
Trust
them to
me,
that.
my two. Sorry.
Yeah, and also, can we provide them with snacks, please? They are quite hungry. They've been on the road for a while.
Amon will eat anything that you shovel into her mouth, but she really likes meat. Just don't give her mushrooms. She hates mushrooms, I think.
Yeah, we have pretty much everything here, I'd imagine, on our budget, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, you overpacked food. To be fair,
Yeah,
Val, you
definitely.
always overpack food.
Yeah, I need the fanciest stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'm probably have leftover cake and crackers too, to be honest, and little tiny sandwiches you'd have at a party or something.
Those.
Yeah.
Cucumber sandwiches.
You guys, Coolio is like, "Oh, are you sure you can trust these guys, Val?"
Well, we might as well help people in need, right? I would hope we can trust them, I say in a whisper, and yeah, hopefully they don't stab us in the back. But we have means of defending if need be, don't we?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know if it comes down to it, we can use the BOMB.
Oh, yeah, let's try and stray away from doing that if really necessary.
Right?
Yeah, was that quiet enough so the group didn't hear?
Roll a stealth.
I mean, for the other guy talking about the BOMB.
Roll a stealth.
Okay.
I didn't make a character sheet. I was gonna do it last night, but I fell asleep. And then I
Yeah.
was gonna do it this morning, but I fell asleep.
Yeah,
Julio
that's
was
an
literally
18.
gonna get
That's an 18.
18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone heard it. Everyone heard the small conversation between you two.
Damn.
Worry, you spelled it out. The dog can't understand it.
Amon didn't understand it.
Mm.
But yeah, Val hands out these, as you said, those little cucumbers, really fancy food.
Yeah, cucumber sandwiches and like little tiny cakes and stuff and crackers and stuff.
Yeah,
Like the nice.
Think of Ritz crackers with brie and tomato. That kind of snacks.
This is like the nicest food that we have gotten in probably months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
female goblin looks at you. There's just like a deep depression in her eyes, but she says, "Thank you."
No worries, we try to help where we can.
Noir just pulls out his claw, just like, unsheaths one of his claws and starts cutting around a sandwich, and he then proceeds to hand it over to Wisp. It's in the shape of a star.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's just like you.
Thanks.
I know, sweat it. You guys are a pain in the ass, but, like, I don't really think it's worth it to be at each other's throats. Like, all joking aside.
Honestly, I want to be at your throat.
Kinky.
And by that, I mean...
No? Too late. Can't take it back.
Yeah, you're not allowed to change your mind now.
You...
I mean, woof.
I mean...
Out of boredom, Nora will just kind of cutting sandwiches and or cakes into shapes.
Julio goes, "So, what's the deal with you people?"
Oh, DM, real quick question.
Yes.
So my shapeshift doesn't require concentration, but it says it reverts if I'm rendered unconscious.
Yeah.
Does that mean I can't sleep like this?
I will deem, as a ruling, rendered unconscious means if you're in a battle and you get your ass knocked
If
out.
you're physically knocked out by
Yeah.
someone hitting you, yeah.
Yeah. I don't see why you deciding you want to go to bed turns you back to normal. But you, in a fight, getting knocked the fuck out is different.
Honestly, there's like sometimes just you can like subconsciously keep concentration, like how I don't fall the fuck off of my bed when I'm sleeping, usually.
Yeah, I think it differentiates. Like, let's say someone used a sleep spell on you or a spell that puts you to sleep. Then in that situation, that would be like, yes, you will. If you are not the one choosing to nap or sleep, but
that's fine. That's all I wanted to know is
Yeah.
whether Amon could sleep as a dog or whether she's going to have
yes,
to come
Amon
back.
can sleep as a dog.
Well, how big of a dog is Amon right now? Like a little chihuahua or a full-on husky?
Amon's a grey wolf.
So they're huge.
She's a lycanthrope, so yeah, she's kind of big.
Our store? Well, honestly, you'd have to ask us individually what our stories are, unless you just want like how we ended up in this craft to begin with, which I'm pretty sure we already explained.
I mean,
you mentioned about a train.
the train?
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to go on that. But, the travel to Ivar was so long. I mean, 100 gold for a normal ticket?
Pray for the best that it didn't go on that train. It didn't go too well by the looks of it from what these people have told us.
That's cheaper than a family. Honestly, that's cheaper than a family meal at. I forgot what that restaurant was called in Sondrift there.
Let's just call it as it is. Long John Silver's.
Long John. Cheaper than a family meal at Long John Silver's, anyways.
Oh, you have those too?
Yeah. Yeah, Salem preferred it when it was still like colorful and mystical, and the mascot was a cute mermaid lady. Don't tell her I said this, but she obviously had a crush on him. I mean, not like you could tell it. I mean, not like she'd care anyway. She's dead, but you get the point.
I don't even know who Salem is.
She was great.
She your girlfriend?
Ew, no, she was my sister.
Oh. Awkward.
She was the exact opposite of me in almost every aspect. She had completely black fur. My fur has white on it. She had piercing red eyes. I have these gorgeous emerald eyes. I speak my mind and I cuss every 5 seconds. And she was so shy that sometimes, well, she wore a box on her head when she had to do public speakings at school when she was like 5 years old.
God, all of you
But
are fucking losers.
I'll tell you
while
one thing.
While everyone's having this conversation, Amon would like to try and bury her head into the food basket.
Yeah.
While everyone's distracted, what roll do I need to make?
Roll a perception. Sniffing advantage. You know, the sniffing bonus.
Hey, you can insult me in every aspect of my soul, but don't insult Salem.
I'm sorry. Is your sister dead comparable to how my brother died?
I wasn't making a comparison, God.
It looks like we both lost something to that train.
I know. And it sucks. And I'm acting like a total idiot to project the fact that I'm actually really choked up about it, and I have a bunch of beads lodged into my throat.
Phantom Limb, as he's about to say something, a wall of the silent spell just encompasses the caravan. Yeah, I'm on. 22 or 24? No, that's 22 with the bonus. Yeah, Val, what's in the, what does Amon smell, since this is your carriage, your luggage?
Probably just like standard British picnic food, I suppose, like sausage rolls, more cakes, more sandwiches, and crackers and cheeses, and there's even wine in there too. There's also a teapot, a hot teapot.
Yeah.
Amon tries to steal the ham out of one of the sandwiches. Just the ham out of the sandwich, not the whole sandwich.
You might get burnt from the teapot.
That's fine. Amon
There's
doesn't
a hot
care.
teapot in there.
Amon, roll a, Are you trying to do this stealthily or not?
Get in stealthily. Once Amon's in, she just grabs it.
Alright, roll a stealth to see if anyone in this notices you. In the middle of this kind of argument between Kremling and, well, and it's silence now.
About their dead family, so...
Yeah.
Can I make a survival check, or does it have to be stealth?
It has to be stealth.
God damn it. Fine, that's a 7.
Yeah, Val...
Yeah, Val's noticing you nicking sandwiches.
Yeah. Val, you see Amon start to dig their head into the food. And, like any good dog, cat dog, dog, grab a load of ham out of a sandwich and start to pull back. And Julio tries to speak, but once again, there's now a ball of silence, a cone of silence on it. So he's trying to say something and then tries to say something to Noir, and then he is like, in his head, he's like, I've wrestled with wolves before, and then he tries to sternly, like he baps Amon on the nose. You know, like the kind of thing you do to, like, your dog. Be like, no. And that's what he does to you, Amon. He baps you on the nose as you're pulling your head out with the hand.
Silenced as well.
Oh, yeah. Because Phantom Limb wanted you all to shut the fuck up.
Oh, I see.
Don't worry, as soon as we move 10 foot, the silence will go away. Or is it like 200 foot or whatever silence is in Pathfinder?
I think Pathfinder, it's just a cone. So yeah, once you move just enough away.
I'm going to move out so that I can go over to Amon and, like, interrogate her.
Yeah, it takes about a good less than a minute to be out of the cone. But yeah, Amon did get booped on the snoot.
What did we say about stress eating? Oh wait, I think Salem was the one that said that, not me. Well, I say gorging on fancy food is not going to make you feel better, and you're going to get all fat and chubby, and it's going to go down to your thighs. So I say, cut it out. Bad dog. Bad. Bad.
The idea is so amusing to me of you've picked up these fucking 8 strangers from the middle of nowhere and they all keep talking to their dog like it's a person. Like they're all trying to reason with the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do I know you're not actually a dog?
You haven't seen
no.
Amon as anything other than a dog.
Well, what are you, like, out of dog
Amon
form?
is a catfolk.
Yeah.
But she is a lichen, so she's actually a werewolf.
Oh, I see. And does Val know this yet, or?
No. Not
No.
yet.
Okay.
All
yeah,
you
your dog
know
is quite sentient, aren't they? Your dog has quite a personality, don't you think?
Yeah. You should see her in battle. She's a real wild card.
I see she appreciates the sandwiches, and definitely.
Like I said, that dog's a trash compactor, especially with meat.
Yeah, Val give Amon a look which says, "Stop nicking the sandwiches, pretty please," and yeah, now there's slobber all over the food.
Don't worry, I'll
clean dog.
Say that again?
Is this like a slobbery kind of dog? Is now slobber all over the food and stuff?
Yeah.
Charming.
Don't worry, I can clean this off.
Are you sure?
Okay,
You're welcome to eat those sandwiches if you really want to. Yeah, Val looks mildly disgusted now at the sandwiches and other things covered in dog drool and stuff. They ain't going there.
I'm a big boy. I've eaten way worse than this. No, I can't do this. I can't do this. Please tell me you have anything else.
That bitch really loves meat. Doesn't she?
Only I'm allowed to call her a bitch.
Yeah? Oh, yeah?
Yes. Right, Amon?
Who was calling other than Noir, who was calling Amon a bitch?
Kremling.
Yeah, Amon's gonna growl at Kremling for that.
Look. Say sorry.
Yeah, dog. Say sorry for growling.
What? Alright. I have to be responsible here. No more arguing. This kind lady has very kindly led us board onto her kind little ship. And onto her kind little carriage, and we need to be kind in return. So let's put the squabbling and bitching onto the side for now. Okay? Can you do that, Amon? Can you do that, goblin fellows?
Roll with diplomacy.
I really hope it's just the wine making my throat scratchy and I'm not catching a cold. I fucking hate colds. Diplomacy, you said?
Yes. What'd you roll?
I think that was a nat 20. It had a green over it. 32.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
natural 20.
Nat 20. Yeah, he goes,
Wow, this later stuff is easier than I thought.
Wisp is gonna move away from Scooped and Kremling and kind of lean over to you, Amon, and start petting you. Here. She's gonna dig in, grab one of the sloppier sandwiches, and start to feed it to you, Amon. And
I guess this is happening now.
Under Kremling's breath, you all hear him say, "Fucking traitor."
Bob!
What's Julio goes, "What's the deal with everything? How did the train crash? What what went on?"
Yeah, how do we trust you since we're giving you a lift and all that and shelter?
I wish Amon had some way to talk that wouldn't involve blowing her cover as a dog.
You could just start barking.
Well, well,
What's that, lassie?
somebody,
Down the well.
well, effectively, no, I'm not even gonna cap no more. Jinx right here, in a last-ditch effort to do something, I still don't know, basically, derailed the train, and it exploded.
Oh dear, that's not very good.
Yeah, it isn't.
How are you going to derail the train?
You are wanted criminals.
We were
Julio-
wanted before that. I mean, woof.
Wolf. Um. Well, can I? Are we sure we can about them?
I'm not too sure either. It could have a very bad impact because if we were to bring them back with us, then what? If we bring back a bunch of wanted criminals and all that?
Yeah.
Like, how badly wanted do you think they are if they're blown up a train on purpose?
It was the train. It was gonna stop in
It's one of the most
Kingsbridge.
recent technologies. It's made
Yeah.
in Voyager's train.
Yeah. This was its first ever thing. If they're the ones that blew it up, I mean, is this this isn't okay. Like,
Yeah. And given the people we know, that could have a very bad domino effect
look, I have
if we were to be linked with it.
an idea. Bring the
What's your idea?
Kingsbridge. Bring the King. And I know Clovis's dad doesn't like you, but what if, hear me out, what if we deliver all these people straight to him? What if we bring these people to King Arthur himself?
And then what will King Arthur do you think? Would it be bad?
Put him on trial. Simple as
Would that
that.
lead to death?
I mean,
Could
that's
they
in
be
the
sentenced?
courts.
Are you sure, Skoda? They might be sentenced to death if it goes badly.
Yeah, but I mean,
They are good people. Maybe. Oh, maybe.
they derailed the train, Val. Who derails?
That's true.
Who does that?
We should give them a chance, though, maybe. They seem like they have a reasoning.
I trust you. Trust your judgment. Always have. You know, the one time we saw an owl bear together, and I wanted to shoot it, and it was really aggressive, and you found out it just had a splinter between its toes, and you took the splinter off, and the owl bear was just fine. Like, since then, I've trusted your
That
opinion.
was quite the encounter.
I just think
It is a risky move. Yeah.
it is.
I feel as if we should trust them, though.
Okay.
What should we do with them?
Let's bring him to the. You already promised them. Alright, to the cleric. I mean,
Then will they need shelters, you think? Or do you think
if we bring him to the new cleric that lives there,
that's a plan?
he's the only one who does things for perfectly free. He seems like a pretty good cleric. Maybe help.
Yeah. How do you think Clovis will react, though, if we bring a bunch of criminals home?
Look, I think Clovis might not like that. He's he's a
True.
prince's son. He's a prince. He's the son of King Arthur. And then
Yeah.
Julio looks
I
at
might.
this is like at the corner of the cart. He turns and looks at like Wisp feeding him on, Jinx sort of just lying there in the corner, one of the goblin rangers who has no limbs just sitting there, and another goblin ranger who has no eyes, and then Kremling, the one who's been talking. And they're like, well, whoever these people are, they definitely have some sort of anger towards each other. Look,
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Definitely tension.
I've never heard of the Goblin Rangers. I don't keep up with guild stuff either. Do you think all of these people are Goblin Rangers? I think, yeah.
Well, they seem to enjoy hiring goblins to be goblin rangers, so I don't really know. They might just be travelers, perhaps, or a band of misfits which somehow joined them, maybe. We could just ask them.
You guys said you're Goblin Rangers, right? Yeah. Well, are all of you the Goblin Rangers? Ha ha ha! Yeah. Cat. You're the Goblin Rangers, right?
Oh, not really. I mean, you guys are, but we're not.
Then What are you?
Well, these two are the Mirthful Lights, and technically, I guess I'm one too. It's really complicated. I'm not even gonna lie.
Val, roll a society check for me after hearing the words Mirthful Lights. And let me know what you get.
Nobody has mothers in this movie. Not even this filthy rat.
Tiff?
Yeah.
Can you roll me a 18? I mean, not 18.
18.
Can you roll me a d20 on society?
Okay.
This is, after you hear them say Mirthful Light.
That is a 19.
Yeah. Something in your head sparks when you hear Mirthful Light, but you don't know exactly where. Like you've heard of that before, but you don't know where it comes from. But nevertheless, um Noir says they're the Mirthful Lights, and Kremling just kind of scoffs a bit.
Also, these characters, these like the main campaign characters, or these the second characters?
These are the main campaign characters. The secondary characters, no one knows what happened to them
Okay.
as of right now.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Wasn't sure if these were which set and all that. But okay.
Yeah, you think I'll draw the secondary characters in a portrait? No. I mean, I could, but I wouldn't digitalize it. It'd be more for practice. Yeah, no. Welcome back.
I
So,
wasn't going to say anything. I was going to try and come back quietly.
yeah, you would. Yeah, no. After a little bit, Gravis goes, there's, some people up ahead, Val.
Oh, more people.
It looks...
Do we see kind of people?
Yeah, as you guys look down, look over, you all recognize it's Young. It's, Young with a rat, a little rat guy with him. Not a little rat guy, but a rat folk, cladded in armor. The rat folk is on a new. He's in this like weird what you know, Val, as what's called a hurry up wagon. which is a steamed made car that was the predecessor of the train. They break down a little too easily, but Young and this rat folk are talking, and for Noir and Amon, you recognize there is another cat folk with this rat person. And on looking at this cat folk, it's a orange tabby like cat folk, really beaten up, scarred. And you recognize it's Simmer. For you, Val, you recognize this rat as, well, before you left, they were known as Squire Rodney. And you know Young as well, being the squire to Sir Eric of the Round Table. And Rodney, to you, was Squire of Garwin of the Round Table. What would you guys like to do?
So what's this train thing they have again? This predecessor?
So the predecessor to the train
basically.
is essentially a car, a steam car.
Mm-hmm.
But it's takes a lot of steam. It breaks down easily. And needs to be fixed a lot.
So have they broken down by the looks of it?
It doesn't seem that way to you. It seems like they've started to talk. You also, well, roll me
No, Young's just having to explain how bad he is at his job.
Let me do something. Gath, could you do me a favor?
Yes.
Could you roll for me as Rodney?
Rodders.
Roll a perception check.
Cool. Rodders is pretty bad at perception. 18.
On an 18, you can hear a carriage coming from the west of you.
Rodney's just listening to Young's explanation of how he managed to let eight barely armed and crippled prisoners free.
Look, I don't know how to tell you this, Rodney, but they got out. I used our anti-magic shackles and everything, and they got out. I don't know how. I don't know when. Well, I do know when. I just don't know how. They couldn't have picklocked it. We have all their gear. It's just they got
Sorry,
out.
I'm just
It's like the
mentally
devil's
preparing to do Rodney's voice again.
I'm so sorry, Rodney.
Listen, Young, I understand that everybody makes mistakes. However, as a knight of the table, you need to do better. Now that I'm here, we should find and attempt to recapture the prisoners.
Yes. Sir.
What happened to everyone else, by the way?
So for now, it seems as though Rodney would know this. Delbot and the one surviving knight out of the 6 knights, they are guiding people back to Kingsbridge.
Cool.
And with your contract with the troll, you have convinced the troll to help people get back to Kingsbridge faster. So a lot of these people that have been here are now essentially on carriages ran by trolls and wargs, and I think they're called troll hounds, if I remember correctly without looking at it.
Yeah, I think so.
They are on like little carriages, and these trolls are bringing them back to Kingsbridge due to your amazing deals you made, Rodney. As well as 500 gold that you've agreed the round table to give.
Yes.
As well as agreeing that all the treasure they find in the wreckage that the train had is given to these trolls as well, without ever telling the rest of the round table. Which, Rodney, to you that was an amazing deal. Nothing can go wrong with this said deal. You're such an amazing knight, Rodney.
Rodney is the best.
Yeah! Yay!
Yeah. Rodney's just basically gonna explain to Young that if we can find these prisoners again and recapture them, no harm, no foul, we'll get them back to the city, and I'll write my report as if you never lost them.
Alright. Thank you so much, Rodney. I see why they knighted you. And Young gives a bow.
And I assume this is at roughly the point that the carriage full of other people rolls up?
Yeah, this is roughly the point. So, who here wants to do stealth? What's the plan for the actual players?
Oh god.
So, Amon doesn't really need to hide because she's currently a dog.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're going to recognize her.
No, they're not. They don't know that you're a lycanthrope. So it's...
Do they recognize Noir?
Yes. You believe they would recognize you.
Well, fuck me. Like, Noir was so happy. Like, oh, well, at the very least, my sister dying means that no one's gonna recognize me. Oh, fuck you, Jinx.
And then the very mechanical beast you were stood upon exploded beneath your feet.
Yeah. So quickly, Kremling, as you're approaching, turns into a dog as well. And right in front of you, Val and Julio. And Julio goes, a weird creature.
Oh, wow.
An undead.
So
Fairy
wow.
creatures aren't undead.
Val. Creature of the night is within the... Is Tiff still here?
Tiffany!
Tiffany got muted. Tiffany's pooping.
Hello, sorry. Just had to go do something in a second. I messaged in chat, but I didn't begin with Zora.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, I didn't even notice
me
it,
like
Yobi.
What I missed then?
Yeah, Kremling turns into a werewolf. Or not a werewolf, a dog right in front of you all. And Julio's kind of getting like little weird vibes because it's a were creature.
Yes, because there's definitely currently only one of those present.
Yeah.
Question. Am I able to turn into like a full bat?
Yes. But it'll be a giant bat.
Oh, well. Pretty sure that's suspicious.
That is suspicious. It might be best for you to just kind of hide.
Where can I... Should I hide in, like, the big bag of slobbery food?
Just lie face down and pretend to be a rug.
Yeah, so Kremling is uh Phantom Limb casts invisibility on himself and Scooped. Kremling turns into a dog. Wisp uh doesn't know what to do. And Julio's sitting there going, they there are knights right over there of the round table. Squires. Squire is just as strong as some common knight, even better than a common knight.
So out of character, are these guys bothering us? Like, should we just leave them?
No, it seems like at the moment, as the carriage is approaching, the two knights stood by the side of the road having a conversation. Every one of the strangers you've just picked up has made some attempt to hide or obfuscate who they are.
Yeah.
But have you guys told us who you really are? Like, or do we not know?
Well,
whatever you're up to.
The Goblin Rangers confess that they're the Goblin Rangers, and you don't really know guild work that well. When Noir said that they are the Mirthful Lights, something in your memory, you've heard that name before, but you don't know where. You don't remember where yet.
So you mentioned these Mirthful Lights. Can you elaborate on that a bit? Give us a reason to trust you and not let these people out there know that
I'm gonna be frank with you. Okay, I'm gonna be frank. Okay, I'm gonna be frank with you. Yeah, our guild isn't liked by a lot of people, and we're kind of fugitives in like 2 different countries now. So, to be fair, a lot of the people that we're fugitives of are huge assholes, and one of them is trying to kidnap my mom.
I see. You'll need to give us a really good reason, though, for us to take care of each of you and give you safe passage. Like, why should we trust you, given all of your friends?
I'll pay you.
I forgot to mention, in your point of view, Val, all these people are in their underwear.
Oh, fantastic.
Are we in our are we not in like rags or something?
No.
No, it just ooh, cool.
Okay, I didn't want to have to do this, but I guess I have no choice. Look, my mom has been kidnapped. She's deathly ill. I don't know what the fuck happened to Pops, and I just want her to be safe. I just need to get back home so that we can protect her. You can choose to not believe me, but all I'm asking is that you just help us just this once. We'll even defend you if some shit happens. Like, you don't have to be dragged down by us, but at the same time, I don't want to lose anyone else. Even if she didn't.
We'll trust you. We'll trust you as long as there isn't any more drama or attacks brought on to our little group. And then eventually maybe we'll be able to help your mum with the healers in the city. Once we get you lot patched up first.
Can't thank you enough, buddy.
Yeah, and I passed the party blankets to cover themselves because they're stuck in their underwear. We have some stashed in the back. Although I guess we've done that earlier. Once we noticed that.
Yeah.
What spot carriage are there to hide in?
What's your
hide
what?
under a blanket. You were just handed a blanket to hide under.
You could hide under the wolf, I suppose. If you're small enough.
Oh, he didn't.
I could potentially, keyword potentially, turn into a bat, and even if I'm found out, it's just like, oh god, what is that thing? Let's take it away. What?
You could dangle from the ceiling as a bat, like from the top.
I could try. Does anyone think that's a horrible idea?
Woof. Is Wisp still trying to find somewhere to hide?
Phantom Limb cast invisibility on him. Scoop, Kremling turned. Wisp is looking for somewhere to hide.
Is Wisp is a small creature, right? She's
Yes.
goblin. Amon is a medium creature. Can Amon just kind of like lay on top of her?
Yeah. And
Yeah, Amon just kind of lays on top of Wisp.
yeah, and Wisp goes in front of everyone. Sorry, just nervous, Amon. Um, 28. So who's hiding Jinx?
I just kind of drag Jinx with me.
All right.
You could just cover Jinx with a blanket because Jinx is unconscious.
True, Jinx is unconscious. So Jinx isn't. We don't have to worry about Jinx moving because they're unconscious.
You have to worry about the cart. So, what check do I make it to put a blanket and cover Jinx up?
Tying knots, thievery.
Yeah, you're not thievery.
Please, someone with a high thievery do this.
I don't have a high thievery.
Or if I can recommend something as a DM, I know you're not supposed to, but I kind of want this to happen. But only if you all agree,
Anything
I can
but that.
recommend it.
Sure. What would you recommend?
I need everyone to agree. Everyone who's present.
What are we agreeing to?
To
I
hear
can't
Gabe's
say.
insane person plan.
Fine, I agree. What's your plan?
Tiff, do you agree?
I agree.
Okay,
I agree.
cool. Why doesn't you guys just stuff the unconscious Jinx in a box and close the lid?
Do we have boxes?
Yes.
And sure, fucking push Jinx into a box.
Val, you watch these fucking insane people throw their unconscious friend in a box.
If it defends them, I suppose. If it keeps the person safe until we pass, and I guess it will
Yeah.
work. Although, do we have any valuables in the cargo storage?
You would have things that aren't that valuable. I'd say like this stuff is worth at least 25 gold. It's still a lot, but it's not that much.
Is it something Jinx will loot, as from what you think the party will do? We gonna get robbed?
Yeah. Sorry,
I mean,
I found some watermelon.
you don't know if you'll get robbed with an unconscious goblin, but you know, you never know.
Do we have an empty cargo box?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, go for that one then.
Yeah. You help lead them in shoving Jinx in an empty fucking cargo box. That's what you get just for adding items to your fucking inventory you don't have.
Is there a lock on the
Oi, Wisp! You can't find
DM,
nowhere
is
to
there a
hide.
lock on the
Wait, I can't talk as a bat. Never mind.
Wisp is hiding under Amon.
Oh, okay. I forgot. My bad.
No, it's okay.
Does
Yeah,
this box have a lock on it by any chance? Or is it
Definitely.
just...
Definitely.
Are we going to?
You can lock Jinx in a box if you want. I think it'll be funny. Amon can't say anything. She's a dog.
So none of you can talk right now, right?
You hear the words "do it" in your ear.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll do it.
And
Yeah, we'll lock it.
that's not the DM, and that's not Julio. That's not Babis. It sounds like it's coming from an invisible creature.
Yeah, sure, we'll do it anyway. Yeah, I have the
Cool.
key. Fine.
Well, as you lock it, let me see and do something. La 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 la. Elmo's World. No one noticed that. La 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 la. Elmo's World. Yay!
Don't worry. If we have to smash the crate open, we can.
That's true.
It's just gonna be pissed off at me next week.
It's just
No, I
gonna
think
be
it's going
fun.
to be funny.
Oh, it's gonna be
Locking
great.
Don't
dicks in
do
a
it with
fucking
me.
box.
Yeah,
Elmo
Don't
makes
blame the newbie.
you
Don't
don't
blame the newbie.
you don't know
Elmo
what
makes me.
happened. But oh, go on, Snotty.
Can I
I
do
was
check
just
on the screen?
What? Can you guys say that again? Sorry.
Oh, you go first, Noddy.
Oh, all I was doing was making a joke about how Elmo makes me depressed.
Okay. Can I do check on the voice that spoke to me?
Roll
Oh,
perception.
shit.
A
Okay.
perception or arcana.
That is a 29.
Yeah. You know that you don't recognize the voice, but you did see, someone cast a spell. The
Do I
cast a
know
spell
who?
invisibility. Yeah, it's the one who has no limbs.
One of the goblins, is it?
Yep.
How did he cast a spell without using somatic components?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. You can move other parts of your body.
No, he used the somatic components by clapping his ass.
Yeah, that's it.
So do we know what spell was cast?
No. You know invisibility was cast. You don't know any other spell that's been cast because of, unless you can beat a 35, you don't.
Hmm. Yeah, these goblins have malicious intent against Jinx by any chance, or are they just buddies?
Are you asking that in person or out of person?
Out of character.
You don't know.
Yeah, well, based on the party's previous experiences, is it a good idea to keep Jinx locked in a box? Like, does this goblin have it out for the party?
You don't know. You can ask the party mates, but at this moment, they don't know. They can't answer you because everyone's hiding. But speaking of that, the caravan approaches, and Young stops the caravan. Halt! Val, do you carry? Does your caravan carry any sigil or anything that alludes to your heritage?
Um, does it? Out of character?
Oh, it's up to you. I'm letting you decide this.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Why?
Okay. Yeah. Young stops and goes halt. There's been there's been a case of criminals around here lately.
Mm-hmm.
A group of dangerous individuals.
Oh, what individuals? Do they have like a name or something? Like these bandits or something you speak of? Are they bandits?
They're terrorists, each and every one of them. Terrorists in
Oh,
Sombre Fleur, as well as
um, what did
terrorists
they
now to
do?
Kingsbridge.
What have they done?
They have attempted political assassination uh, on a few separate occasions. They've also destroyed and wrecked a train, which killed many folk.
I see. I haven't seen any of these, no sightings at all. And Val is now fiddling with one of many rings.
Roll a deception.
Okay. Um, 24.
Oh, I never finished. Fucking character sheet. 24, you say?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to uh check your vehicle.
Oh, there's really no need for that.
Well, you know,
Are you accusing me?
no. But it's safety precautions.
I assure you, it's just cargo in here.
Amon would like to try and distract Young by licking him across the face as he gets close to the back of the carriage and is like, Amon can't move.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
realized that, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Amon can't
then
move.
with
Uh,
Yeah, can my traveling companions help me? The ones that were originally in the caravan? I forgot their names, sorry.
wow, how could you forget Julio and Brabus?
I can't think it was Helios or instead of Julio, but yeah.
Yeah, Julio can
hmm
yeah, he can offer an aid action to see if
Yeah, yes, please. If they want to try and convince the guy and
so you rolled a 24 for deception, correct?
yeah.
I'm gonna roll a flat d20.
hmm
Here's how this is gonna go. So I haven't fully finished stats for Julio. This flat d20 is gonna go like this. On a nat 20, it adds a +2 to your deception.
All right.
On a 19, 16, that will be a success. Under a 16 is a failure, and under a 6 is a critical failure, which means he will minus to your score.
Oh,
16 success.
oh,
Uh
phew.
yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So Young is stopped, and Julio goes, look, we're just traders trying to get back home. It's been a long trip, and my boss is our boss is waiting for us. I don't want to have to explain that the round table is harassing just common folk. Now, do you? I thought the round table had honor, Julio says. To add to Val. Um, Rodney, do you do anything?
Is Rodney able to do a quick visual inspection of the cart?
Yeah, you are. Roll a perception.
Like, without getting into, obviously, confrontation range.
Yeah, you should be able to. I like to think.
11.
Yeah.
Rodney doesn't see shit.
Rodney, you see you start to look, but a butterfly flutters past you. And it's just like the most unique, its wings are such a unique design that a part
Oh
of
no.
you thinks that
Rodney's
it
untested ADHD.
yeah, the wing design is so fancy, and like you swear that could be from the Fey realm, so you just start watching it fly past you. Um, yeah. Uh, Rodney's untested ADHD. Carry on. but I'm gonna need your name.
Are they talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah. Does the squire recognize me or whatever they are?
No. You don't think so?
Hmm. Just Val. That's all.
Wow. And you? Julio goes. Julio. And driver? I'm Babis. He says with a cheery voice. Alright, carry on. And the carriage drives forward. Um, and eventually you guys are out of range and out of sight from Young and Rodney.
Yeah, and upon us getting out of sort of like visual range, Amon is going to sort of stand up, go to the back of the carriage, and try and take like visual stock and smell stock of what's around. Amon's basically trying to figure out if there is any extra danger anywhere near us, be sight or smell.
Yeah, roll a perception with your nose ability.
Lovely. That is Rodney's character sheet, not Amon's.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
That's a
Because it would
31.
be.
What'd you get?
A 31.
Yeah. You smell quickly. Smell of another lycanthrope. Quickly approaching location.
Is this a familiar lycanthrope?
Yes. As you are traveling, suddenly, Val, the cart shakes. Julio takes out a pistol as this buff, weakened looking orange catfolk lands in the center of everyone. Uh, and they look at the party, and then at you, Val, and then at the goblin. Well, the goblin rangers are still invisible. And they look at Amon, and they go, Amon!
For fuck's sake.
And he immediately picks you up, Amon, and just brings you into a hug without realizing you're missing a leg.
Yeah, Amon does the friendly dog lick face thing.
Oh, buddy! Oh, girl! Oh, I missed you. Noir! Salem! Julio is like, do I shoot? As he cocks back the hammer of his revolver.
Amon is going to do growl at the cocked gun. Is that how that's supposed to work?
Yeah.
If I growl at a gun, will it not take my face off?
I don't know. Ask the thousands of other dogs. Julio quickly goes, Val, it is a robbery. This cat just came out of nowhere. The goblins.
We have no idea of their connection. Do you think this cat is a threat? It seems to be.
Yeah, this cat folk
Julio.
seems. Oh,
How did it react to being licked and stuff, and then there was a gun?
similar. The cat folk hasn't realized there's a gun. They're just so excited seeing Amon and Noir.
So who's pointing the gun at the cat
Julio.
folk?
Julio is, because he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah. Yes, I'd say Valkyrie grab the gun and turn it away.
Yeah, you're
Is the
able to.
safety off on it?
Say it again?
Is the safety off on the gun? Is that ready to fire, or?
It's ready to fire. You're able to still push it away because
Mhm.
Julio, he trusts you.
Yeah, I'll just gently turn it away and. Yeah.
Julio's a bit gung ho. You know?
Yeah, known the type, yeah. Yeah, it's okay, Julio. They seem to be friends. Better to not point at them.
Was Jinx? Jinx, I didn't know you had a sex change. I'm not Jinx. Oh.
Is it safe to come out, or are the knights still there?
No, they're gone.
The knights went a little while ago.
Oh, my bad. Noir is going to come out, except this is a weird black and white bat thing.
Noir! I didn't think you could turn into a bat like Salem, but congrats!
His ears flop down at the mention of Salem.
Oh. Who are you? You help my friends?
She's talking to Val. I mean,
Yeah.
Keith. They. Fawn.
Simmer is talking to Val.
Right, so what did he say again? Sorry?
Did you help my friends?
Yeah, absolutely. We're giving them safe passage. We're taking them to healers in the city.
Oh. I could use a good rest, a good heal.
Is this the Catman talking?
Yeah. The one who, if you look on Foundry, is a buff Garfield.
We have a
Okay.
very bizarre kind of humor.
Yeah, so are you a friend of the party?
Yeah, I'm a were creature. I'm part
I
of
see.
the Yeoman Vikings. Well, I was freed because of these guys. They're like, I owe them a life debt.
I turn to the group. Can anyone speak to me? Or are they all still animal form?
Can
I transform back?
Yeah, you can.
Ah, God, fuck. How did she manage those bones rearranging like that? That was unpleasant.
Are you alright?
No.
Oh yeah, you're not used to it yet, are you, Noir?
Oh.
See,
She never even turned into a full bat. She just did it halfway.
yeah, halfway still hurts, Noir. It actually hurts more. Yeah.
Whatever. Ah. I don't know if those cracks came through the mic.
Oh, they did. Do I smell cucumber and ham and cheese? Oh.
Please, at ease. I'm pretty sure we've already burned these people enough as is.
Yeah, and as you say that, Simmer's already like digging through the crate that has all the sandwiches and starts to eat
Nice and
them.
slobbering.
Yeah. Oh, it's my favorite soggy sandwiches.
Okay, enjoy, I suppose. I turn to Noah. Can we trust this cat here? Is this
Honest.
cat trustworthy?
Yeah, I don't think it. Honestly, the only thing you have to worry about is if his mask gets us in trouble. But right now, I'm still reeling from the fact that he's even alive.
Okay, yeah, he can come along. What's one more person, I suppose.
Yeah.
I am sorry, dude.
Oh
For
no.
like all.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you alive. I remember seeing you climb on top of the train, and then I turned in my give me a second. Let me see the word I wrote down for this. Uh, I I used the Valdir transformation, which is really exhausting and potentially life threatening. Yeah, and I fought that guy there. I threw him off the train with myself, and then I blacked out, and I woke up with some trolls, and oh, this is, why does this one have pickles on it? Who puts pickles on a ham sandwich?
How are you even alive? How are you even alive? I could have sworn that you like sacrificed yourself for me to get up there.
I did. Well, I mean, I kinda did. I don't know.
Like, thanks, but also fuck you. You scared the shit out of me.
Sorry, I just after watching Ivera get shot.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Why? She died in combat.
What the? No, she's just out there somewhere. She's a tough cookie. She can handle anything.
She was shot in the chest.
Yeah, well,
Fell
we've
off
been
the
through
train.
entire things. I mean, we survived a train crash. You really think that getting thrown out a window is gonna kill her?
Anyway, what's your name? Uh, kind host.
Oh, my name is Val, and this is. I introduced my companions. I forgot their name again. Julius, is that it?
Yes, and
Yeah.
Brandis.
Yeah, I introduced them, and
Wow.
yeah. Okay,
Wow,
welcome
Tiff.
aboard, I suppose.
How could you forget the name Julius and Brandis?
Sorry.
I'm fucking with you. Um, yeah, I'm Simmer.
Nice to meet you. I hope you enjoyed the sandwiches and the rest of the lunch.
I definitely did. Except for the one with pickles. I hate pickles. Who puts a pickle on
Pickles
a
are best.
fucking ham sandwich?
I
Pickles
I
are the
put pickles on
worst.
sandwiches. Pickles are amazing. Don't insult the pickles, otherwise you'll be out of this caravan.
I'm sorry, but pickles are the worst.
No, pickles are appreciated in this caravan, so if you'd like to walk the way, then there's the door.
I don't.
Just try one.
This woman
Pickles
has-
are lovely.
Yeah. Simma's gonna grab a pickle. And like
This woman's the reason why we haven't been petrified or something in front of a crowd of people. So try to be not a dick.
sorry.
Go on, try the pickle. It's very nice, isn't it?
Like he has his tongue sticking out, like and he's like moving the pickle very slowly and touches the tongue. He goes, eh, 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 eh. He starts to like not hurl but like gag.
Yeah, it's probably a
so,
grey pickle.
it's so bad.
We've got more if you want some.
Here you go, it's Noir. And he hands the pickle over to Noir.
He gets like a bit of a smirk on his face, though. He turns around and, with his claw, starts cutting it into a bit of a different shape. You know what? Fair enough. Can't force you to eat something you don't want. Do you like kiwi?
Never had it.
It's like a rare green fruit.
Oh. Sounds tasty.
Yeah. Yeah, try. Yeah, I've got some right here. Try them.
Oh, okay. He takes a bite, and kind of juicy and very salty.
I know, right?
You have another?
Oh, yeah, here's some more.
Oh, thank you. Oh. This is pretty good. Trolls.
Looks at Val. Wink. Thumbs up.
But yeah, you guys continue your travels, and it takes about 4 days to reach back to Kingsbury.
And we're not ambushed in that whole time?
I mean, do you want to roll encounters?
It's down to the rest of the party. Are we able? Does that mean we're able to get 4 short rests worth of healing in?
You are.
How do I calculate that?
There's a little button on your sheet,
Amon's nearly back to full health.
and you hit it 4 times. It's a little bed rest button.
Yeah, so who's been taking care of Jinx in the cargo in the meantime? Is Jinx still in the cargo?
Has anyone tried to take Jinx out of the cargo?
Yes.
Oh, it's locked. Box is locked.
At some point, I try to unlock it with my claw, like in every TV show ever.
Yeah, well,
I pass you. Yeah, I can give you the key if you'd like to free your friend.
I want to see where the thievery check goes. 17 does not undo the lock.
I chipped my nail.
We could just leave Jinx there, out of character.
Are you mad?
Just leave Jinx.
Well,
Val, do you want to try using the key?
yeah, I'll use the key. Or unless you guys would think it'd be funny, unless Jinx will starve in there in the meantime.
Yeah, you try to open the lock with the key, and you hear it unlock, and as you try to open it, it doesn't open.
Oh. Can I try again?
Yeah, go ahead. You put the key in, you twist it, you lock it, you unlock it. Doesn't open. Keep turning the unlock, and the key doesn't budge anymore, and it just doesn't open.
Oh dear. So it appears this box will not open. Your friend seems to be stuck unless we can find some other way to get this box open.
Noir looks at his hand paw thing. A tiny little flame slowly starts building up, and he just shakes his head. No. Today. In order to, it's to press the bed icon, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Do that 4 times?
Yeah.
Pretty sure that was 4.
Why'd you call me a whore?
You are. Anyways. Okay, there's a way out of this, there's a way out of everything. I got it, and he will cast Divine Lance.
Just fucking obliterate this box.
Roll an attack.
What's the worst that could happen? It's just a holy lance. If Saren Ray wouldn't purposely let me murder somebody I'm not trying to kill.
No. 13 is a miss.
Just fires a lance directly through, bores a hole through one of the carriage walls.
Yeah.
I'll pay for that.
There goes Noir.
Wait, I didn't mean to. Wait, no, come on!
Bless you. Yeah, there's a little hole in your carriage now, Val.
Oh, great. How
Pay
big
for
of a
that.
hole was it again?
It's a hole of the size of like a little bit of like a bullet, you can say.
Okay, well, that's not so bad. I'm fine with that. Yeah.
And it was pierced with a magical divine lance. Yeah. So
He will then pull out his. He wonders if using a scimitar like a lockpick would be blasphemous.
go ahead. If you want to do that, roll a thievery check again.
Don't worry, buddy. We're gonna get you out of there, lickety split. Who says lickety split anymore?
Yeah, your scimitar gets a little jammed and you try to move it a little bit. And then you realize it's not budging.
I wish I could talk.
Okay.
You can talk at any point. You're doing this to yourself.
Amon, I command you to destroy this box with your amazing dog powers.
Are dogs capable of rolling their eyes?
Yes. In this world, yes.
Cool.
I am your leader. You will not give me this disrespect.
I thought Amon was a leader.
Oh, they politely made me the leader because something they fell out of a window. I don't really get the logic behind that, to be honest, but I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't.
Amon rolls her dog eyes and then turns back into a person.
About this dog that's been here past few hours, a lot of hours.
Past few days. Have we not been traveling, or are we unlocking Jinx the second?
I think,
that
you know
we're
what? I'm going to say it's been like a day and a half, and this is when you guys realize, oh shit, Jinx is still locked in a box. So I think that's what this is happening. It's been over a day.
Oh, Jinx been unconscious the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Is Jinx still unconscious?
Yes.
Do you
For
think?
now. Oh, you
So
said
they
you
haven't
can't
woken up yet. Should we be concerned?
No, it's fine. Jinx has spent weeks unconscious before.
Damn.
This is not the first time Jinx has spent several days unconscious. Yes,
Yeah.
Amon rolls her dog eyes, turns back into a person.
Yeah.
And because she still only has one leg, she's leaning against the side of the carriage.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, suddenly, Val, you see a catfolk with a missing leg.
Oh, so you're not a dog after all.
Where there once was a dog, there is now a cat.
Cat and dog.
So which one are you, a cat or a dog?
Whatever I need to be in the moment.
So is transforming into animals your thing?
Well, seeing as no one else here seems to be hiding it, I am also a lycanthrope.
Yeah, you
Seeing as
also.
I'm down a useful appendage, three-legged dogs tend to do better than one-legged people in terms of running.
I see.
So it was purely a practical manner.
Honestly, you turned me
Yeah.
into a fucking lycanthrope as well. You're
Yeah, that was
literally
fun.
no.
Does that
You're
make you guys like siblings?
that's racist.
God, I hope not.
Aw. Alright.
Has anyone considered checking if there's a magical lock on this box?
Yeah, and you hear Phantom Limb chuckle as you finally say that.
Salem, could you please... sorry, Noir, could you please check see if there's a magical lock on this box?
I mean, I guess I can try.
Roll,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I'll say roll an Arcana if you want to.
Or cast Detect Magic?
Aren't you supposed to have detect like this? Never mind. Arcana check, sure. My Arcana is horrible, though.
You have the cantrip detect. Did you prepare the cantrip detect magic? Yeah, 11. Uh, seems like a normal box. You don't get the feeling that there's any magic to it.
This frustrates me. I think I'm supposed to have detect magic. I just
Yeah, it's a spell you can prepare. The question is,
It's
did
a
you prepare
cantrip
it?
that's available to you. Did you prepare it, though?
I don't think I prepared it because I had like no time to prepare it. Unless I can try now.
Go ahead. Do your morning preparations right now so you can prepare it.
Okay. I don't see the spell on my list. Did I just remove it by accident or something?
Well, that's it. It's so weird because clerics should have access to all their spells, but the way Foundry does it is you have to put the spells in the list.
Oh,
So,
should I just remove guidance? I barely use it.
you can.
Yeah, sorry, guidance. Bye.
I love that about Pathfinder compared to 5e. You can change your cantrips at any time during any prep, as long as you know the spell.
There we go.
Yeah. So you can cast Detect Magic if you want.
Alright. Not as good as. Alright, let's try this out. He will place his paws against the box and just focus extremely hard.
Yeah, the box is magical.
Fuck! Ahem. Okay, so yeah, it is magic.
Would I be aware that this box is magical the whole time, or?
You knew the whole time the box was a normal box.
Oh, so do we know how it became a magical box?
Would I be able to
No
detect
idea.
that as well, or no?
Ongoing spells. Your
Because I
allies, you detect illusion magic. Only if the magic's effect has a lower ranking than the rank of your magic. During the rank level of most powerful magical effect, the spell detects, as determined by the GM. At third rank, but you also pinpoint the source of the highest rank magic. Uh, let me look at the spell again. Quick. So look at it.
Ow.
Don't die, Snotty. Can't die, that's a leak.
Hey, Gabe, are you ever interested in playing Limbus again?
I am. I'll play it.
Okay, good, because you have like 8 storylines that you've missed.
God damn it. That's a lot. Alright. What type of spell is this? Yeah, you're able to detect that the um you're able to detect that, yeah, it's magic. It doesn't say specifically. It's from the Arcane School of Magic. Uh yeah, it's a
Wait,
magic.
I think I'm supposed to have Dispel Magic as well. I'm pretty sure I had Dispel Magic too. Did I just remove it by accident? I am a fucking idiot, Jesus.
It's fine because you're gonna have to wait till next prep day then to do it.
Okay, well, in that case, what could I remove from this list to make way for Dispel?
Oh, it's up to you. You can.
Okay, Needle Darts, Dazed. I've not used Dazed in absolutely forever. I think I could do without that one, honestly.
Alright, so I'm going to roll a d20 for a random encounter.
Alright? No, I was just gonna say, alright. I'm gonna have to try and preparing something that could possibly break this. So, nobody touch me. I'm going into the avatar state. That was corny. I'm sorry.
Simma kicks you.
Ah!
Amon looks to the rest of the group. Does anyone else here have access to Dispel Magic?
I do, says Phantom Limb on the ground.
Oh, good. You think you can use it on the box then?
No.
What?
Cause no.
Okay, fine. How about we make a trade?
Go on.
I just remembered I have no items on me.
Does he have his magic alarm still?
No.
Cool. Mon only has one leg, so this might be
I'm
difficult.
going to. I will be in service to you for one day where I have to do literally anything you ask me.
So if I asked you to kill yourself, would you kill yourself?
No.
That's a horrific
With,
idea.
I was about to say with exceptions, like you can't make me suck your dick or something because that's dubious consent.
Wisp, do you have the ability to cast Dispel Magic?
I do, but I haven't prepared it today.
Well
This
then, how
jinx
about
is
I?
staying in that box for another 12 hours.
I'll help you prepare it.
Actually, what was the one magic item I got to keep?
If you look in your inventory, there is an
Where the
item that is not in a bag. Everything that's in your guys' spacious pouch.
fuck? That means I gotta de-equip half the shit I'm wearing.
No, it's already de-equipped.
Okay.
I
that
made
would be
sure.
why a month athletics has gone down.
Uh,
Only a plus 16 to athletics. Pathetic.
Hold on, let me also delete your money. You're not supposed to have any money on you.
Didn't have any money on me anyway.
You had 75 gold. It's now lost to time.
I lost all of my money that I hoarded. No! I'm sorry that I'm screaming so much, by the way. I'm home alone and I rarely ever get to raise my voice.
It's fine. I think it's funny. Let me go here. Let me also do that to Jinx.
Oh my god.
He died. And then Noir.
Amon would like to try and flip the crate over and just rip the bottom open.
Yeah, do an athletics.
Amon does have to be sat down to do this, as she cannot stand on her. Wow, that was a dog shit roll. I'm gonna use a hero point on that.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna hero point that because that was really, really, really bad. That got worse.
It's fine. Yeah, that's a nat 1. You flip it over, and as you try to rip it off, you get splinters on your hands. And you can hear, like, Jinx's body go thunk, thunk, thunk. Alright. I'm gonna roll on this, a d20. On a 12 or higher, a random encounter is going to happen.
Bobby.
Alright. As you guys are sitting there, flailing about, you guys can see, giant, you guys can hear what seems to be, enormous footsteps. Let me grab this, that there, and give it an image real quick. Tokens. JPEG. Uh, Suddenly stepping over the carriage, stepping near the carriage, is this big beast. And the horses stop and they neigh as they kick up. The sudden vibrations and shaking shuck the Jinx box out of your hands. And in front of you is a giant Brontosaurus.
What the fuck?
Does it look like it's going to pass if we don't attack it?
It seems like it's just clearly in your guys' way.
How about I go out and attempt to politely get it to move? Because I don't want to fight a dinosaur.
I don't think the dinosaur speaks English.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I guess
Is that
this is
a familiar sight for us, or
Is what?
are dinosaurs a familiar sight for us by any chance?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of dinosaurs near Kingsbridge.
Oh wait, nature, not animal handling. Bad.
Yeah, so what do you do, Snotty?
Hey there, big boy. You mind moving out of the way? You seem like a peaceful creature, and we don't want to hurt you.
Big boy. No. It's sitting there chewing on some leaves. It turns its face to look at you.
see how it is. We could play that game. Hey Val, you think you can bring me some kiwi?
Wait, were you talking to me a second there?
Yes.
Yeah, sure, yeah. I'm not sure if we have kiwi, but I can check. Can I search something?
Pickles.
Pickles. Okay, we can try some pickle.
Pickles.
Yes, if you don't have kiwi, if we don't have any, fucking
pickles.
give it to me, please.
Got plenty pickles. So I pass you some pickles from the stash.
Then going to, if possible, shift into into hybrid form. Oh my god, my grandma's calling me. God damn it!
And then Nora has to talk to their grandma. So yeah, this Brontosaurus is blocking your guys' path. What would you like to do?
Are dinosaurs friendly?
It hasn't attacked you. It's eating a
No,
tree.
generally a big creature.
How big is this thing?
Its size in game is gargantuan, which is the
Does
biggest
someone want to
a
tell
creature
Jess
can
she's still
be.
stuck in a box? Has anyone told Jess that she's in a box yet?
No, no one should.
No, she'll find out. She'll find out later.
She will.
Yeah. You should put a box on the map just ominously in case she checks.
I have half a plan.
What's your half a plan?
Well, Amon's plan is we currently have what, 4 or 5 lycanthropes?
1, 2, 5. Yeah.
And packs of wolves hunt much bigger prey very frequently.
Listening.
So Amon gets all of the lycanthropes.
I'm sorry about that.
We
Can I?
and we
Or
basically
you guys-
try and herd it
Are you
in the
guys
same way
continuing?
wolves hunt bigger prey.
Alright, so let's have Snotty do her plan first. And then we'll go back to that. Snotty, what is it?
Jeez. He shifts into hybrid form and sort of flies up to the creature's face best he can, you know, just waving the pickles in its face. Ooh,
Yeah.
look at this! Exotic food!
Yeah, it's sitting there like with like a huge treetop like chewing in its mouth. Roll a animal. Again, nature.
The one time I would benefit from being a tree hugger.
On your 20, it just seems like it doesn't care.
Okay, this thing doesn't care for exotic fruits. What do we do?
We could just try and go past it.
So Val,
Yeah?
that might not be a good idea.
How's it not a good idea?
This thing's like is quite tall. Just to give you guys like a size to tell you as players, Brontosaurus is like fucking tall as shit and can literally stomp on average size buildings.
Huh?
Maybe it hasn't noticed us yet. Has it noticed us?
Yeah.
Yes, they are a gargantuan, which I believe in game rules makes them 20 squares by 20 squares.
Is
Yes.
it angry at us? If it's not angry, then why don't we just try and
it's
walk
just in
past
the way.
Yeah.
Maybe we could just walk back to the city.
Are we able to navigate the carriage in between its legs?
Yes. You can, but I will ask Val to do a crafting check.
Go on,
Okay, what
Grumbo,
kind
or
of
whatever your
crafting
name
check?
was.
What kind of check do you want?
Crafting.
I didn't even know it was a thing, but give me a second.
It is. It's on your character sheet.
Oh yeah, not something I'm very good at. 19.
Ooh, as Brabus, you tell Brabus to start to go through its legs. It will start to walk as you're trying to go through legs. Is a what is the C of a caravan?
Definitely less than 39.
As you try to go through its legs, stomps its foot down. Breaking the threshold and you hear Brad just going, "Wow!"
Is it in the carriage?
Yeah.
How bad is the damage?
It steps on the carriage, stepping on one of the horses, as well as the front part. A chunk of the front is ripped off, and the horse is squashed and immediately killed.
Oh. So we need to get out of it. What we gonna do about Jinx stuck in the box?
We carry the box,
We
obviously.
smash the box to pieces.
Maybe we could let the dinosaur help? I
box?
don't know.
Or I
Is
eat
it bolted in,
Phantom
or is it just
because
like
of
a
spell
cargo?
fate.
Okay, let's say that we let him crush her, whatever. Let's say we let this thing crush the box. What do we do about the creature within the box?
Why would we let this thing crush the box when we can smash the box ourselves?
True.
Exactly, so let's just carry it and get this carriage fixed.
Right.
Yeah, well,
First
Gaff, you're a
things first.
barbarian, aren't you? So maybe you could do it.
Amon is going to point to Simmer. I can't remember the name of the two.
Kremling and Phantom Limb.
Kremling and Phantom. Are they the werewolf ones?
Yeah. I'm not
Cool.
transforming, says Phantom Limb, and Kremling goes, the fuck are you planning?
I'm planning to get this giant thing out of our fucking way.
We can kill it.
We don't need to kill it, we just need to scare it.
Sure, we just shouldn't kill it.
You can try and kill it if you want, but once it's out of our way, I'm stopping.
Simmer's like, what do you want us to do? What do you want me to do?
Just try and follow my lead, and Amon is going to go into wolf form and attempt to herd this giant fucking monster.
Yeah. Simmer will
So
also...
Amon sort of drops into wolf form, hops off the back of the carriage, and starts to circle this thing's legs. And if the others follow suit, she begins to nip at its back legs in an attempt to get it to move off of the road.
Yeah. Simmer will help. So, this seems like animal handling. Nature.
Why not make it a survival check? I am essentially attempting to pack hunt this thing so that it runs away.
That would still be nature.
But I'm dog shit at nature.
You get a +2 circumstance bonus for convincing Simmer to join you, though.
Cool. That still makes it less than half of what my fucking thing is. Yeah, 10.
Yeah, on your 10, you try to hurt it running around this gargantuan creature, and you nip at its foot, and it tries to stomp on you for a second, Amon. With a nat 1, you're able to move out of the way.
Did it at least look like it's attempting to move now?
It looks like, like you like when a cat kind of attacks your foot to get attention.
Yes.
You just gently move a bit and say no, and then go back to what you're doing. That's what this thing does. It moves its foot for a second, stomps at you, and like just stays there eating the tree it wants to eat. And Kremling laughs, seeing this. He will turn into a wolf as well and come and attempt to help you. So, if you want, you can make the roll again and have a +4 circumstance bonus as Kremling tries to one-up you.
Go for it.
You also have a second hero point if you want to use it.
Cool. I'm going to use a second hero point, although that's only going to go down again. 18.
Yeah. It starts to move a bit, but as you all are nipping at it once more, it's going to make another strike. 33.
33 hits me. 33 is a crit.
36 damage on a crit. You all watch as Amon almost gets stomped out by this thing, and Simmer pushes Amon away. But the shockwave still is able to knock Amon back. The Brontosaurus, though, starts to move a bit down the path. Very slowly, getting kind of annoyed at, like, just these things nipping at it. Oh, no.
Has it gone far enough off of the trail that we can now get past it without being killed?
You feel as though its tail could still hit you, but you can give it a chance.
Yeah, let's go for it. Although, with just one horse and a hole in the carriage, are we going to be slowed down?
Yes.
We give it a go?
Alright.
Maybe we can have one of the wolves pull the carriage.
Great idea! Wolves, pull the carriage!
If the wolves are willing.
Kremling immediately goes back to normal and goes, ha! No. Unless, you pay me.
What do you want payments in?
Gold. Money.
How much gold?
Pulling a bunch of, what I assume you're a trader. And pulling a trader as well. And he looks at Wisp. I will turn into a wolf for no less than, say, 45 gold.
Yeah, Val sticks up their nose saying, absolutely not, you charge horrendous prices.
I mean, look. You're hiring a top-rate guild to pull your carriage.
We're on a time limit. I think we'll just let the horse do it.
Shit guild.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll a d20. I want you, Tiff, to say odds or evens.
Odds.
If it's odds, this thing will not make a tail swipe at you.
Okay.
It's a 20.
Mhm. So that means it's gonna go for us.
Yeah, it swings its tail at the carriage. Does a 27 hit you, Tiff?
Is that against my AC?
Yes.
One moment.
Most certainly.
Yeah, that does hit me, yeah.
Alright. As you guys start to go forward, its massive tail swings and it strikes the carriage. Most of the impact cutting through a bit of it and hitting you, Val. And you take 24 points of damage.
Okay.
And then Julio's like, "Oh, Val! Are you alright?"
I'm alright, thank you.
As you're knocked back on your ass.
Mhm.
But you guys are able to make it past the Brontosaurus. And in the back, you see the big Brontosaurus eating trees. Looks so happy. And what the fuck is that noise?
Is that me?
It was Tiff. But yeah. You guys make your way to Kingsbridge. And I think this is where we're gonna end the session. I have to
Is
run to the
Jinx
store.
locked in a box?
Jinx is still locked in a box.
Is
Don't worry,
Jinx
I'll
alright,
smack
do you
the
think?
box.
Or is that gonna be a problem for next session?